Welcome to Tuesday, July 28th. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? We are here for the 31-day jump challenge, day 28. We've been hopping, heel dropping, hopping, jumping for 28 days, y'all. Day 28, here we are. All right, here's the live. You can see me, you can hear me. Let me just type in the chat. Happy Tuesday, friends. I've been seeing a lot of you on replay, checking in. It's good to see everybody, those of you that come in on the live and those of you that come in on the replay. Again, my name is Kim Knapp. I'm founder and your coach here at the K Factor Coaching. And for the month of July, we've been showing up every day at high noon for the 31-day jump challenge. Because let's face it, most women over 50, they're not jumping up and down. And we need to jump up and down. Or we need to be doing our heel drops. And we need to do that consistently. Strong bones is where we're at. So it is 11:56. I'm going to wait a little bit here and we're going to go ahead and get our little warm-up going. Usually before we get into our movement of the day, we will do a stack a habit on top of this. And that habit's going to be just moving our legs. We're just going to march on the spot. Marching on the spot, moving our arms and legs. Very important, especially if you've been sitting at your desk all day. It's time to get up and move it, move it. Get up and move it, move it. So we're going to go ahead and do that here shortly. I'll be waiting here for a few minutes for some of you to come in on the live. I know I have some regulars that pop in. If you want to go back to day number 1, July 1st, all of these live Facebook videos I have uploaded to a playlist on YouTube, the K Factor Coaching YouTube channel. So you can go there on YouTube and pull up the playlist. And I've just taken these live recordings, downloaded them, and then just kind of uploaded them to that playlist. So you'll be able to start back on day 1. And catch up to us if you want. And see those. All right, it is 11:58, so let's go ahead and do our little warm-up. Let's just march on the spot. March on the spot. Moving our arms and our legs. High knee. Get those knees up. Chest out, shoulders back, chin up. Just stand up straight and tall. And march it out. Again, if you need to keep your shoes on, that's fine. I just like to be barefoot in here when I'm doing this kind of work. March it out. And you can march at your pace. Little balance work here, right? Little balance work. Yeah. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All right. Good job. Timer stopped. You know, it's funny. Using the timer. Sometimes when I use that, my mind is like, oh my gosh, when is that timer going to go off? And sometimes when I use it, it goes off quick, like a minute goes by quick. And sometimes a minute takes forever. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. Like when we do planks or whenever I'm doing my strength tests. Yeah, time ticks by awfully slow when you're doing a hang, hanging with all your body weight. time goes by slow. When you're doing a wall sit, time goes by slow. When you're planking. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. It's high noon. Happy Tuesday, July 28th. We're here at day 28. I want to give a shout out to the whole replay team. I see you when you comment on the threads. Good job, good work. And I know yesterday we did hopscotch. And I know many of you remember those days on the playground or in your driveway on the weekend with your friends in the neighborhood playing hopscotch. And back then, we just thought it was a great little playground, fun thing to do, right? But today, standing here at 67 years old, hopscotching with you, I know that the challenge is to help me with my balance. It's going to help me with my coordination, my agility, my leg strength, all the things that help us stay active as we age. And that's why I'm doing hopscotch at 67 years old. And that's why I want you to do hopscotch with me, because of all the benefits. So today we're going to bring a little bit of childhood fun back again. A little bit of childhood fun, and I changed it up just a little bit. We're going to do it a little different today. Our bones like short boosts of impact, okay? Short bouts of impact, short. We're not running a marathon. We're not in here for hours jumping around and rolling tires and doing all kind of jumping off of boxes and all that stuff. No, you don't need to do all that. We don't need to be in here for an hour doing that kind of thing. Because research shows that bones respond well to the short period of impact. Short period of impact, which is what we're doing, rather than one long workout. Okay? So, isn't that wonderful? That we can just do these little short bursts throughout the day, a couple times a week, to remind our bones that we need them and give them a purpose and a reason for being around. Isn't that great? Increasing our bone strength. So just a few minutes of safe weight-bearing movement can help stimulate your bones. You don't have to jump for 30 minutes. Jumping around for 30 minutes, you don't need to do that to make a difference. All you need to do is short little bursts for just a short period of time. Little deposits, these little deposits, but you just have to do it consistently. So I want to remind you not to ever lose your sense of showing up and understanding the why to show up. And the thing is too, and I was reflecting on this as I was preparing the content for this, and I'm thinking, we get over 50 and we just stop playing. Our kids are gone. We're empty nesters. There's nobody around, and a lot of us don't have our grandchildren near us. My grandchildren don't live near me, so I don't see them regularly and run around with them and play with them. So I have my dog. I get up and down on the floor with my dog and I run around and play with my dog. But you know where I'm coming from. We lose our sense of play as we age. And children naturally jump, skip, hop, run, climb. They're all over the place. They have all that energy. You ever watch kids on a playground and you're just like, man, I wish I had half the energy they have. Well, I'm here to tell you, I have all the energy they have. At my age, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because as adults, we stop doing all those playful movements. I don't know, we just stop doing it. And it's not because our bodies don't don't benefit from it. We don't do it because we say we're busy or we think we're too old. So today's hopscotch is just going to remind you that movement can still be fun no matter how old you are. And we should never lose our sense of play. We should never lose our sense of play. And I always think about that when I jump rope, because I jump rope now pretty regularly, and I always think about that. I don't ever want to lose my sense of play and doing these activities. And the only way to keep them going is by showing up and doing them, because if you stop, getting started is extremely difficult. Hey, Terry. All right, she just played golf. I hope you had a good golf game. I'm trying to click on your post. There we go, to acknowledge you. Glad you're here, Terry. Very good. And the other thing about doing hopscotch and playing and hopping and jumping and doing these things that we haven't done since we were younger, is our brain loves new movement. We need to learn new things. We need to challenge ourselves and do new things. And every time you learn a new movement or you do a new pattern, your brain creates and strength connections that help with coordination and balance. Your brain connects coordination and balance with these new movements and these patterns, and when we change things up and do things a little differently. So that's why I introduce different directions, different landings, and how we do it. Because we're training more than our bones, we're training our brain and our body to work together. And as we age, that's just something we got to work on, because it's just not going to come automatically. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. So with that being said, let's get going on our movement today. And if you're here, if you're watching, chime in and say hello. We've got Terry and Margaret here. Good to see you both. Good to see you both. So let's go ahead and do our movement for today. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about it first so you kind of have an idea, and then we'll go ahead and go into the movement. And I want to remind you that there's 3 levels. Level 1 is just stepping. Stepping together, stepping apart. Stepping together, stepping apart. Just stepping. Stepping with heel drops is level 1. And if you're in level 1, great work. And you can stay at level 1 if that's where you need to be. Level 2 is the little gentle bunny hops, which little soft, little soft, little soft, little soft, little soft, right? Bunny hops. And level 3 is a little jump, right? Level 3. So you can do a little higher hop. You can use your arms if you want. Okay, to get some momentum. So there's those 3 levels, and you should know at what level that you are at. And that's the level that you're going to do the movement. Remember, we want to have quiet feet. We want to land softly. Use our knees, our ankles, our hips. Land under control. You can stick that landing. Chest out, shoulders back, chin up. Try to keep your eyes forward. And smile and have fun, right? You can't help but smile. When you start jumping around, you can't help but smile. And remember, we're not here to jump high. That's not the goal. Jumping high is not the goal. But it's just about moving with confidence and control. And remember, always safety first. So if you need to hold on to the wall, the kitchen counter, the chair, please do that. Please do that. So our first movement And I'm going to come all the way back to the wall and maybe go on a little diagonal here. So our first movement, we're just going to do level 1. So let's step forward apart. Let's do 2 heel drops. Now let's step forward together, feet together, 2 heel drops. Let's step apart, 2 heel drops. Let's step together, 2 heel drops, and apart, 2 heel drops. Let's turn around. This is our level 1. So our feet are together. Let's do 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Now let's step with our feet apart, just like hopscotch. 2 heel drops. Now let's move our feet together into the next square. This would just be, if you drew chalk on the ground, this would just be 1 square. 2 heel drops. Now let's step apart. We got 2 squares. 2 heel drops. Now let's step together. 2 heel drops. And apart. 2 heel drops. Good job. So that was level 1. Now we're going to go to level 2, which is the little gentle bunny hops. So if you're level 2, join in. If you're level 1, you're just going to repeat level 1, okay? I'm just checking to see if anybody else is here. Take a sip of water. Cheers. It's hot. All right. Now let's do round 2, little bunny hops. So it's like hopscotch. So we're going to come together, then apart, then together, then apart, right? So we're going to get started here. Feet are together. 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Now we're going to do little bunny hop with our feet apart. 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Now a little bunny hop with our feet together. 1, 2 heel drops. Now we're going to do a little bunny hop apart. 2 heel drops. Now we're going to bunny hop with them together. 2 heel drops. Bunny hop apart. 2 heel drops. Bunny hop together. 2 heel drops. Turn around. Let's bunny hop apart. 2 heel drops. Together. 2 heel drops. Apart. 2 heel drops. Together. 2 heel drops. And apart. 2 heel drops. Turn around. Good job. Good job. And on the little bunny hops, you know, you can keep your feet close together. You can keep the hopscotch grid close together. You move how your body moves, how your distance, right? So now we're going to do round 3. Round 3. Level 3, we're going to do higher hops, little bunny hops, but instead of keeping it low to the ground, if you want to go higher, you can go higher, okay? Make sure you take your sip of water. So here we go. Two bunny hops, or excuse me, heel drops, 2 heel drops, 1, 2. Now we're going to go out with our feet apart. 2 heel drops, 1, 2. Now we're going to come back together. 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Now we're going to jump apart, hopscotch. 1, 2, and together. 1, 2. Turn around. Now we're going to go back. Same thing. Let's do 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Now we're going to go apart. 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Together. 2 heel drops. 1, 2. Jump apart. 2 heel drops. Together. 2 heel drops. And apart. 2 heel drops. And together. 2 heel drops. Whew. Good job. Hey, Sandy. Glad to see you here. Hello. So, we did 3 rounds. 3 rounds of hopscotch. And I want to encourage you, next time you're shopping, pick up a box of chalk, go outside, draw hopscotch, and get your little jumps in. Get your little hops in. Get your heel drops in. Do it maybe 2-3 times a week. That's it. A couple times a week. Brush your teeth and do your heel drops. A couple times a week. Brush your teeth, do bunny hops a couple times a week. Brush your teeth and jump up and down a couple times a week. Whatever level you're at, stack the habit on top of brushing your teeth, or whatever else you do. If you do something else every single day, maybe you sweep your front porch every day. So every day you go out with the broom to sweep your front porch. When you're done sweeping, you're going to do your heel drops, or you're going to do your jumps, or you're going to do bunny hops, right? You see what I'm saying? We just want to stack that habit. The habit that we're doing here every single day, you want to stack it on top of something else that you do regularly so that you do it consistently. So that you do this consistently, because it is so, so important. So today with hopscotch, we brought back a little play, back into the movement, back into the gym. And that matters. Because exercise doesn't always have to feel super serious. I have a tendency to teach seriously just because I'm very much into safety and the why and all the mechanics and all the things behind everything that we do. And I like to teach that because I think it's important that you know what's going on in your body and why we're doing what we're doing. But it's good to jump around and have fun and smile and play hopscotch and jump rope and do all the things, right? Because the movements that make us smile are the ones that we're most likely to keep doing. If you enjoy swimming, you're going to show up and go swimming as every chance you get. If you love lifting and lowering your dumbbells, you're going to show up in that gym every day. If you love riding your bike, you're going to just do everything you can to make sure you have time to get on that bike and ride it. Because that's the whole goal. Find a movement that you love to do and do it. And do it a lot. Do it consistently. But the things that make us smile, the movements that make us smile, are the ones that we're going to keep doing. So carry the playful spirit with you today. And just remember that staying strong can be challenging. Staying strong can be very rewarding. But most of all, keeping strong and fit and healthy is fun. It really is fun. It really is fun. Remember, Strong bones don't happen by accident. They happen by action. So I want to thank each of you for being here. Sandy, Terry, Margaret, thanks for coming in and chiming in. Thank you for being here. Those of you on Team Replay, great job. I'll be looking for your posts, chiming in and catching up. And I'll see you all right back here tomorrow for day 29. Can you believe that? Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday the 29th. And honestly, Friday is the finale. Friday's our last day. So I'll see you all right back here tomorrow at 11:55 a.m. We get started at high noon. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor. This is our 31-day jump challenge. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow for day 29. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers. Hydrate. Here's your hydration reminder. Cheers. Margaret, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Margaret, Sally, or Sandy, and Terry. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.